defenders, the heroes Zoe and Zane move between dreams and reality, fighting off literally your worst nightmares. Their cool gadgets, evil villains, and above all, a lesson in conquering your fears.
The monsters here in Dream Worlds are made from the fears and worries you bring with you. No worries, no monsters.
Dream Defenders is done in both stereoscopic 3D, which requires special viewing glasses, and flat animation, which is what you see on your screens. With few such titles on the market, creators Tiny Island Productions says going 3D helped them stand out.
Though we are very strong in creating content, but the 3D opportunities, the 3D market really give us a much higher advantage because there's really a strong demand in the West, in US, in Europe, as well as in Asia.
Their work impressed a major US network so much, it commissioned Tiny Island to work on one of its projects. Creating a good product with strong cast and storyline is important, of course, but as with most animation shows, merchandising is where the money is, with expected returns of about 2 to 3 times the initial investment. So from the look of the characters to the gadgets they carry, they're all designed to be as marketable as possible to toy companies.
Hit American cartoon Ben 10 has landed on our shores through one homegrown animation studio, Tiny Island. It is producing a new television movie slated to premiere next year on Cartoon Network. Chiu Yi-tan finds out more.
Tiny Island is producing both normal and 3D versions of the movie Ben 10 Destroy All Aliens. But it's Dream Defenders, Tiny Island's debut cartoon, that caught the world's attention and helped clinch the deal with Cartoon Network.
When we work with Western partners, they want to ensure that you have those track records before they want to work with you. So I think it takes time, but we will get there.
Now to our special series on entrepreneurs in the 3D animation studio called Tiny Island Productions. It was set up by Singaporean David Kwok, who after working as an engineer for many years abandoned his government job to start at the bottom in cartoons and animation. He set up his company in 2007, and since then it's grown from 4 staff to 120. With clients in the United States and Europe. He explains how he achieved success.
Another new characters here? Our first breakthrough was there was a client in Thailand who was looking for somebody to develop their content for them. He said that, okay, fine, we will give you a contract and give you a 30% down payment. But before we do that, our investors need to come and see a studio. With 4 credit cards, right, we just buy the equipment and set up the whole 1,000 square feet office on our own. At the beginning, it's very hard for us to compete with studios in China and India because of their low labor costs. That's why we have to move forward to think of more innovative strategy to compete with the rest of the studios.
In a Taiwan studio, Muriel Hoffman is rehearsing the narration for this cartoon. Born and raised in Hong Kong, she started her voice artist career in 2007.
Dave, dude, what's wrong?
You're on live TV, Dave.
Muriel records at SDI Media, a global company providing voice dubbing and subtitling for films and TV programs. Hong Kong is the company's Asian headquarters, where it dubs in English, Cantonese, and Putonghua.
Tiny Island Production is just one of the animation companies in Singapore that's creating its own animation property. The local animation production industry has been in evolution since it first started. In the past, most animation production houses mainly provided support services where they were paid to create the animation as envisioned by US or European companies. But nowadays, they aim to come up with their own content.